Welcome back. All right, so we're into the top 500. I know, I'm excited too. And today's t-shirt is Korn. Follow the leader. I will be seeing Korn in concert soon. So excited about that. All right, so today's portion of the collection is interesting. There are teams that don't exist anymore. There are AHL jerseys. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. At number 500 is this Flyers Stadium jersey, which is fine. It's okay. You guys have heard this in this countdown, haven't you? I do like it. I do like that there are some changes. Like the Flyers logo is definitely a little bit different than it normally is, but it's a Flyers jersey. So if you like Flyers jerseys, the good news is when they have an outdoor game or they have some kind of a specialty event, you're going to get a jersey that you like. If you don't like Flyers jerseys, well, that's a whole other ball game there, isn't it? I actually wouldn't mind seeing them use this as their third rather than the black one they've been using as their third. So, but that's me. $4.99. A Kings jersey makes an appearance this low. And it's not that it's ugly necessarily. It's just, the yellow down the sleeve like this. So all the California teams have done it. Isn't that weird? That they've all done this over the sleeve. It's just not a shiny material on the Kings one, although I think if they could have done that back then, they might have. But this is, of course, the pre-Gretzky Kings look. Gretzky arrived. They went to the Oakland Raiders colors at this point. They were still using the Lakers colors. Of course, it was the LA Raiders at the time. All right, $4.98. Yep, San Francisco Spiders. This one was sent to me by a subscriber. It's Robin Bawa on the back. This is kind of fantastic. Got to be honest. I love the logo. Not a huge fan of the ad here, but it's a minor league jersey, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And I do like the spider web design here at that. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like I said, it's $4.98, but there are a lot of really nice jerseys I have now in the collection, so I don't view that as an insult. I mean, we had what? We started at $6.87, so yeah, $4.98's not bad. All right, $4.97. Finland World Cup of Hockey. So I do love this coat of arms. I think this is fantastic. Just the one white stripe, so very much like the Finnish flag. You have the white and the blue, and the WCH up here. It's one of those ones that it's okay, as mentioned prior. We get the three stripes here. Yes, they did use it for practice jerseys. I have a bunch of them here, and those are not eligible for the countdown. So I know the archaic rules and all this, but I thought, no, I'm not using the practice jerseys in the countdown. But yeah, so there you go. Finland from the World Cup of Hockey. Remember, you haven't seen the Four Nations one yet. That one hasn't shown up yet. All right, $4.96. The other Kansas City Scouts jersey that I have, the white one. So I'm putting the white one above the blue one. I do think that in the white, it does make it better and a little less busy. Personally, that's how I see it anyways. It is a lot of stripes, though, isn't it? It's a lot. It's like they had a few ideas for the stripes, and they went, let's just do all of them. We're not going to be around that long anyways, so what are we waiting for? Let's just put all the stripes on there at the same time, and I'm sure people will love it. And maybe we will be around for a long time. I wouldn't mind seeing a team back in Kansas City. I don't think they'll be the Scouts. Just guessing. All right, $4.95. And another team that has moved. The Atlanta Thrashers. This, of course, being their road jersey. I thought for a while this was a third jersey because it didn't have the main logo on the front. So I had assumed it was a third jersey when it's not. It's an interesting concept. And it's got the main logo on the shoulder. But in terms of Thrashers jerseys, this one's at the bottom. I'm going to apologize to Thrashers fans everywhere because I'm sure people will want to see this one higher up. But it's okay. It's in the okay region of this countdown. $4.94. And what's interesting with this one is it's actually ranked higher Then the Boston jersey, this one is clearly kind of a bit of a copy of. It doesn't have stripes on the bottom either. It's got 2 stripes here. I do like the black laces. And I think it looks sharp as a Providence jersey. So the Providence Bruins jersey of this nature ranks higher than the Boston 3rd jersey, which it's kind of doing a copy of. But I do think this is a very nice Providence jersey. I only have the 2 Providence jerseys. I don't have any others. I previously mentioned I just can't get a bunch of AHL jerseys. I can't justify that. So this is the one I'll use if I have to talk about Providence in a video. All right, $4.93 as we just roll on through this. And this is where we're going to talk about the Wranglers. Now, I do not have a white Wranglers jersey. I've put that in my cart numerous times when I've been on the Calgary site. Just haven't clicked on, checkout and then gone through the whole checkout process. But at some point, I know I'm going to get the white Wranglers. I've got the red one. I've got other Wranglers jerseys as well. I think they look fantastic. I really like the logo done with the W. I love the secondary logo as well. I do think that what Calgary does here is really, really well done in that it is clearly from the Flames organization, but it's not a Flames jersey. And you can see that it's not a Flames jersey. The other fun thing that I think both here in Abbotsford and in Calgary and a few other locations, you could test out a brand new 3rd with an eye on trying it at the NHL level and just see if people like it or not. When your colors are the same, you could just do something and say, okay, we're going to try this design. So the Wranglers do have some fun ones. Like I said, I do have another Wranglers jersey that will be in this countdown. But yeah, so the red one, very nice jersey in my eyes. Which brings me to $4.92, and it is a Calgary jersey. It is the podium jersey. And I kind of went back and forth on whether or not to have the podium jersey above the Wranglers jersey, but I thought, no, I went through this countdown twice, and I had the Wranglers below the Calgary Flames, so there it is. Which means the black podium, the reverse retro, is much higher. I love the reverse retro version of this. I don't know what it is. I absolutely think it's fantastic. But this one's not bad. It's clearly not as highly rated as the home and away that they currently use, but it's not bad. It's a suitable jersey that at some point in time they'll probably do a 3rd jersey of, because it just feels like 3rd jerseys now are very often an echo from the past more than taking a chance for the future. And I'm not sure what it is with NHL teams always playing it safe, because it does. It feels like they always play it safe. They either go back to an old look or something very similar to an old look rather than trying something brand new. But at any rate, that's a whole other video topic for a whole other video time. $4.91, and rounding out this portion of the countdown, the Minnesota North Stars. This was their design in the late 70s. It is a double green stripe. What's interesting is that I do finally have one that's the single green stripe, which was their look when they first came in. It's an interesting look. It's an interesting design idea. The N is huge on this jersey. That is one thing that I noticed when I got this. I got this one through Sports K. They do not have them anymore. I can't find these anymore online, so I'm glad I got them when I did. It's a very nice jersey. I think the Minnesota North Stars had fantastic colors. I'm glad the Minnesota Wild used them for a 3rd jersey, and that's probably as close as we'll ever get to having the North Stars back. I have seen the prototype the Dallas Stars had for when they were considering going to this look. Or at the very least having that for a 3rd jersey, but I'm glad they didn't. To be honest, I don't think it works as well with the D and a star on it as it does with this. I think this is just the superior logo. So there you go. Minnesota North Stars round out this portion of the countdown, and kind of fun to have NHL and AHL and throw in a defunct team and a move. Well, 2 teams that have moved. Nobody's defunct. That'd be Cleveland that's defunct, which means Oakland is defunct. If I say that too many times, I'm going to start getting that we want the funk, and I don't need that in my head. But it may be in yours now, so I'm sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. And it is tough to rank jerseys in the numbers that I have them. which is only eclipsed by the song list that I'm on, which currently I'm about 1100 and I think I'm at 1179. I've got ranked, so getting closer and closer to being able to do that on the entertainment guy, but Jersey Countdown still going on this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But that being said, I am done for now. I will talk to you again soon.